Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and Arizona.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the power forward position. Decker gets the bucket. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
In transition, here come the Badgers. Hawkins shot good. Now, Freak.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Here's Evans following the basket by Freak. They set the pick. Pass to Decker. 6 to shoot. Evans trying to get open. Decker can't hit.
A really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Hawkins shot good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. If you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Lawson outside. He dishes it to Freak. Knocked away. It's stolen by Hill. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Taking a look at Arizona. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Williams is out there with Ewing, and it's Lawson in at the point. Fisher dishes to Gibson. The Badgers working the ball around now. Right side Hill from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Ewing. Arizona trails by 4.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Hill has the open look, drains it from beyond the arc. Hill's got 5 points so far. Now Arizona with it. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Lawson outside. The feed. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
In a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 slot.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win. And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And here's Decker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Arizona trails by 8. Now here's Freak. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Feeds it to Freak. Passes it to Johnson. Here's Lewis. The Badgers pull it in. Kaminsky's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Hill up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Hill kicks to Evans. And the wide open shot from Decker. That 3 off the mark.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
There's Freak. No good on the 3. The Badgers leading by 8. The 10-footer. And again, it's the Badgers missing.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Fades back. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Freak's got his second basket of the game.
Kevin, that's beautiful. With the guy all over him, the fatal.
It's just simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Bigs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:02 left to play in the second half. Freak in at point guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Freak kicks to Lewis. Here's Freak. It's to Hollis Jefferson. Lewis down low. No luck.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And he commits the intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul. 29 seconds left here in the second half of the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Badgers with possession here. 3-point lead. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he comes up empty, missing the first of the 1-1.
Major missed opportunity. That should have been game over, guys.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. Johnson.